Hi guys, Campbell Ron here. Welcome back to Football Manager 2022 Werder Bremen run. It's the first day of the Bundesliga.2 season, so we're going to go straight into it. We're up against Hannover 96. I was about to say 76. My bad. So ideally we want to get off to a good start here. So we're going to drop straight down. Scouting update very quickly. 5:15. Oh, we're already playing a night. Huh. Yeah. So I've put a priority focus on getting a backup striker for the season, and we also need a backup goalkeeper. I'm going to look at signing a free agent. Okay, that's interesting. There's a lot of players from the Austrian league. No. Transfer listed. We're not doing them. We're not doing that. Oh, we've been lifted to 13th in the table by results elsewhere. That's interesting. Right. Okay. Tactical advice, other advice. Okay. So if we could just get past all of this. See, that's a recommend I'd like to play to make it to positive. So view changes. Things I'd like to keep Grow Up in because Milos Velcevic I might try and sell in January, but I might need him to play. It's a good idea, actually. Let's do that one. So we should be okay here. Just head off to the team selection. So let's go with Fulkrug over Saleh. We'll go with that one. But I'm leaving my other two choices. So we've got Zetera, Agu, Toprak, Handel, Young, Gross, Schmidt, Mbom, Weiser, Fulkrug, and Duksch. If there are any Germans in the comment, having to come across this video, and do let me know if I am pronouncing these things wrong. I do actually want to get the pronunciations right, and I do want to get the names right because it's weirdly important to me. Huh. So we need to pick a player then. Ah, there it is. So we don't have first substitute. So where's the damn thing? Yes, we can just 5 and 20. There we go. So how do we inform them then? Otherwise we're going to be knackered. Okay. Yep. I want to go out there and have a great game. I thought we got pressed the goalkeeper. It's really important that we win this first game. Skip that. Oh. Good save. Look, Zetter's doing quite good for he was the backup goalkeeper and he's doing really, really well actually with oh, fantastic. So we made the change now. Fulcrux Catholic picked up a knock, so we got Saleh on, which is not particularly helpful. Getting a bit dicey here. We might have to grow into the second half. Go on, Agu. Run at them. Okay, fair play to Agu for just sprinting straight at the defence and having a shot. At that point, I feel he's kind of entitled to it. So Young to take the corner. And, oof. Count much. Oh, that's brilliant. It just says Weiser is offside. That's all I read. I think I might look at getting things to go a little bit slower because they're going past very, very quickly. Out the side of the highlights. Ooh, good tackle from one bomb. Oh, almost. Yeah, I think we're doing it. We're growing into the game a bit there. Maybe look at putting Velkovic on later. Okay. Oh, but Dux is no one's near Dux, and he can't take the ball down. Just remember to keep it together, guys. Doing well. Could do that a little bit better, like scoring a goal Yes! Mitchell Weiser gets the goal that we need. And he immediately goes and celebrates in front of the away fans. Fantastic. That's it. It looks like he split the stadium half and half. It's a fantastic pass by Mbom as well. That's brilliant. We've got a good core group of players. I just need to get good backups. I've already sold Roland Schmidt, which may have been a bit of a bad idea. And the injury to Fulkrug is going to be a problem, but I've got a solution to that. I bid for Dan Neal from Sunderland, which would be interesting getting an English person just in the middle of a completely non-English squad in the middle of Germany. So whether he'll be up for that, he's going to have to start learning German. I might have to start learning German. Make sure I get the names right. So yeah, we're doing good. It's probably on to the next highlights. Oh, we're up to like 43 minutes now. Jesus. Three minutes at a time, you having a laugh? What the fuck you doing, ref? So we got Young here, pass it in. Go on, if we can get a good second goal, that'd be great. Just one bomb. Oh, right. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Go on, Dutch. Ah, damn it. But it's the corner. We're putting on the... We're having a good game here. Actually, I've been really, really impressed. We're a bit slow in the first half, but just... We need to get out of the gates quicker. Wow, that was a dreadful pass. Yeah, we've done much, much, much better. Yeah, we need to try and lock down Dominic Kaiser. Is there a thing that I can do? So I really think they should be from these pages, but we'll go to the dressing room. We're doing well. We can kick it up another gear. We can really go for it. So what we'll do, position. Need to mark him tightly because he's getting far too much space. Make sure he can't get into the game. Couldn't really get that without being offside. I tell you what, an injury to Florian Young and we're fucked this season. I'll tell you that for nothing. Same with Agu. We've got some really, really, really good fullbacks. I really think this is a good... Don't fuck this up. Oh, that's fucking awful. Zetra's completely missed the corner. Absolutely undone. Yeah. Focus. He's missed the cross. There. Absolutely missed the cross. Shame because he was doing really well. He was doing really well as well. Yeah, almost. Should have really just tried to run on with the ball. Counter press them actually when they're on the ball, so that they can't immediately hit us. For what? Surely he's offside there. Yeah, let's put a wrap on. Agu looks fucked, to be fair. Oh, almost. Oh. Ooh, close. Why can I not make substitutions now? Never mind, just don't bust yourselves too hard. Don't want any more injuries. Fulcrum's already out for the bloody... Looks like he's picked up a knock. It won't be too bad. He'll probably just miss the next game. I'll have to see it in the next one. Oh, of course, we've already made 3 subs, haven't we? That's why we can't. Ooh, almost. Oh, he's offside. Oh, well. Oh, that's a fantastic header. Oh, I was... Fuck. Don't fuck this shit up now. We're so close. We got 3 of our team on yellow cards already. That's not great. Yeah, full time. 1-1. We didn't lose, but it wasn't the start I was looking for. We kind of threw it away at the end there, but we did rather well, I think. Yeah. Shame that Fulcrum got injured. That's going to be a problem. I like that. Throw water bottle. I'm not throwing the damn water bottle, but I don't like. We absolutely threw it away because we did so well in the first half, and then just one mistake, and then just didn't try and fucking go with it. So we need to now have to see how. Yeah. It's what it was. He's done so well, but it's what it is. We're 6th. We've got a point. We should have really won the game. I think Dux had chances, but he was just too wasteful. Oh, for God's sake. I knew there'd be something like that in there. That was a good result, but I just found myself wanting to get back to my FM save. That ticket was worth every penny today. Brilliant match. Great, I found so much. After one good game where he scored, well, to be fair, he's very, very good. I'm not doing that ever. I am not giving any of my players injections. I'm going to leave it at the physio, and we will freaking leave it for 2 to 3 weeks. We'll just see how we have to get through. Scores and voice. Debut. Okay, so we'll go to the squad. So for the next game, which is Saleh is going to have to be in. That's going to screw us over the thing. Right, so the next match is... Okay, that's nice to know. I'm well aware of that. We have some incredible fucking players. So, yeah. You guys all need a rest. Let's go sit through this. Because I burned... That's very, you'll be fine. I don't really care what the press thinks. I'm going to be one of those managers that just ends up pissing off all the press all the time. I'm going to make Mourinho look like a fucking tea party. Anyway, I'm going to get through the rest of the week. We'll probably go on to the next game unless something major happens. So I will see you guys then. Okay, it's press conference time. Let's go see the press before the Fortuna Düsseldorf game. I'm not doing that. Where are we on this list? Yep. Okay. Yeah. I really don't care what the press think. They can suck my ass. Never really been a fan of press. SV Werder Bremen, yeah. You will. Thank you very much. Go to the next day. Accepted, that's fine. Oh, that was the guy that we had an offer out for him and he's accepted by it. Leverkusen. Well, oh well. Otherwise, other than that, the only thing of note is that if I go to players shortlist, I'm looking at picking up a backup goalie because obviously we got 3 goalkeepers, but I thought we needed more experience. We've got Velovic, who's injured. So I'm looking at Issa Ndiaye. I can easily make an approach to because he's a free agent. Decent record. It seems like decent, but we'd have to see what can happen. I'm trying to get a scout on him, but I'm clicking the button and nothing's happening. Don't think I have any... we won't have any bans. Yeah. So he speaks good German. That's good. So, yeah, I might make an approach to him after the Dusseldorf game. I want to see how Zetterer gets on in a second game. He made an awkward mistake. Okay, this is going to be fun. Basically, the wire fell out of my microphone and I didn't realise. So I'm going to have to do this all in post-record. So the next two games you'll see will be the games against Fortuna Dusseldorf and one FC a third division German team. I'll get the name right eventually. So basically, while I'm doing the pre-match press conference, I can probably mention a couple of things. Firstly, I will not be safe scumming on this. Every single result you will see on this will be the first attempt. I'm not going to do that really stupid thing where you just simply reset until you get the result you want. I find it a little bit unsavory. You can do it in a real football match, and I'm not going to do it in this. So, no safe scumming. This will be completely unedited footage, or at least the first attempt of the game. So this is going to be against FC Fortuna Dusseldorf. I'm going to spoil the result of the match. It was a 0-0 draw. So I used a relatively unchanged team. I believe I put Handel in for May. And then I think it was one other change. I think I put Asele in for Schmidt, who Asele basically massively underperformed. Obviously, we lost Fulkrug in the first game, which was a problem. I did mention I'm not going to reject him. I'm just going to send him to the physios for 2 to 3 weeks. He ends up recovering faster. While I'm just here, I'm going to talk about some of my recruitment plans. I need to find a backup striker because, as this game actually shows while you watch it, it is painfully obvious we are not particularly good at scoring goals. Dux just seems to have gone off the boil, and I don't really have a decent replacement, so I'm going to start looking at getting a backup striker. I've also, by the time you'll have seen this and I'm in post-record, I will have recorded signed Dan Neil from Sunderland. So we have a DM/into midfield. So we have somebody to cover, which is good, because I also sold Mikhail Vigelovic to FBFB Stuttgart for 750k. So just basically to get the transfer kitty. I need to get a backup striker, and that should be it. Zetterer is good enough to cover while my main goalkeeper is out injured, but then Zetterer could end up being my main goalkeeper anyway. We could actually see him, if we come to the season, then we could actually see Vigela, our number one goalkeeper being sold, whose name actually completely escapes me. You probably see you've got the corner coming in here. We did have chances, but we just simply weren't really at the races. So this draw basically leaves us in at 11th afterwards. I'm not going to give play-by-play commentary. It's going to be really awkward. I can bet, I only kind of realised after halfway through the Poker game when there was no sound coming out of it, that there was, I didn't have any reactions. So, yeah, you see the most of it. We controlled a large portion of possession. A lot of it was just simply trying to get the goal. I tried to get them to run at the defence, but it just ended up being there were too many loose passes. You'll see me make a couple of subs as well. After that, we had a couple of injuries, but it was all 1 or 3 days. There was a couple of training things I've done. I mean, to be honest, using this time is going to be a lot easier because I can just explain things in the background. This was also the draw that got the board slightly concerned, which is fair enough. I let a promising young striker leave for a rival, which might be a bad idea. and it was on loan, which was fucking weird. I'd have rather just sold him. So I'll let the game play out for a little bit, and I'll come back in a moment. So, as you can see from the kind of the stats, we weren't particularly great. I made some tactical adjustments. My team talk was basically the fans have been through thick and thin, so you need to all start playing better. There was a couple of nerves in the dressing room. Fortuna Dusseldorf, I think they had a really good result the last week out, so we just needed to do better, because it was a case of scoring goals. Doug, he scored during the preseason, he scored a hat-trick against VfL Wolfsburg. I should probably actually mention, I played 2 preseason games against 2 Bundesliga clubs. One was against RB Leipzig. We lost 3. Was it 3-1 or 4-1? Either way, we got stuffed. And then we had another game against Wolfsburg. We drew 3-3 because we threw it away at the death. Because that's what happens. But otherwise, most of the game was very, very much box time at this point. I think we got slightly dominated towards the end. We were very much holding on for dear life. But it just seemed not great. And I remember it's FC Magdeburg from the German 3rd Division that we were against in the DFB Pokal. You'll see a point, there was a really, really funny goal from it as well that I will focus on afterwards. So, with the game being 0-0, I will skip to the after game, and we'll leave it at that. Yeah, so the full-time whistle went here. We weren't particularly great. Zetter was basically our best player, which is good because I was a little bit nervous using my backup keeper, but with my main one injured. But I thought he was quite good. Obviously, my team talk at the end, I'm not pleased. I'm not happy with what I've just seen. To be honest, there was no option to specifically say you were all dog shit. But I do think, to be honest, I feel like there should be a bit more of a broader... during the options, there's no arms folded, there's just hands on hips and stuff like that. It was the option to throw a water bottle, which I thought was quite funny. So you can see another draw leaves us in 11th, which was really frustrating. Because I was hoping for more. I do obviously want to get promoted at the end of this season. I was going to push that on the promises, but I didn't want to push my luck. So we should... But the signs are there, we just need a striker. That's sort of the issue, is that we need a striker to be able to score the fucking goals. Because otherwise, we're going to just get stuck. So yeah, we're just moving on. And then in the next game we go over, this is to the DFB Pokal. We're against FC Magdeburg. So we're going to go straight into the message, go into the team tactics. You'll see a couple of the suggestions. I think I made some of the switches as well. Like putting in... the only one I didn't make, I think, was not putting in Anthony Young. Taking out Anthony Young. I switched out Asele, and I made, I think, the other ones on there. The things I'm trying to do this through the Filmora Wondershare thing, and I can't expand the screen to see while I'm locked into the recording. So, just editing some of the tactics, I managed to change a couple of tight marking and running at the defense immediately, because it's some things that I do like to set. So that when I get the defensive run and then out of possession, I can also... I got chosen... Yeah, it did advise to stay on feet. And then, of course, I've got the pressing as well. So, I'm trying to play more of a pressing into countering game. Especially when they're in my half... when my opponent is in my half pitch. I'm trying to get that level of fluid counter-attack, which allows me to accommodate. I might have to make some defensive changes, because there's... I think preferred position for Daniel Neal is in midfield, and I've got him playing as defensive midfielder. And we'll see how I go after the Paderborn game, which will be at the beginning of the next episode. Hopefully that time I'll have the fucking mic plugged in properly. So give us a second. I'll leave the game to play out a little bit, and then I'll come back later. On second thoughts, it might be easier just to save you a boring game that I almost lost to a League 3 side. So basically, this was the only highlight of the match, was getting a penalty as Dux was fouled. The penalty foul to Jean-Manuel Mbom, who thankfully, as you are about to see, good penalty. So yeah, that gave us our first win of the season in the DFB Pokal against Magdeburg FC. So that is at least a springboard on which to win something, and we are through to the second round of the DFB Pokal. You will see the draw at the start of the third episode of this series, since that's where I left it off. Just a couple of other little things happened. I think I made a substitution or something. I vaguely remember the outcome. All I remember was, oh my god, we're going to lose with the victory tie. I was genuinely pretty worried because Magdeburg dominated large parts of the match. There are a lot of problems with this team, and that's where I'm going to try maybe playing around with the tactics a little bit, because it feels like something's not working. And of course, it does point out in a couple of them that they're not familiar with the tactics. Mind you, I do have some standout performance. Anthony Young's been fantastic. Felix Agu's been fantastic. Big performances out of Fulkrug and oh god, what's his name? And Schmidt while he's been on. I'm hoping to get something big out of Dan Neal. Handel and Toprak have been great. Lucas Mai's been good as well. If anything, the biggest thing is we are very defensively solid. We just don't have a lot of presence going forward. Dux has unfortunately not been able to replicate his pre-season form, and Asele is fucking wank. Can we send? He's on loan. Can we send him back, please? He's just not been great. I'm going to look at, like I said, I'm going to look at signing a free agent striker. I've got a couple of them under scouting. I do want to get somebody signed before the end of the season. The other one that I keep getting recommended was to bid for Billy Shop and Sheffield United, which would be actually somewhat hilarious if I brought him in. I'm going to look at seriously considering it. He's valued between 70k and 700k, so hopefully I can get him at the lower end. We got 200k to spend. I don't think I'll be making any more sales, to be honest. I think the other player I might try is Ilyan Gurev, who I basically left sitting outside of the subs bench, but I think I should probably stop bringing him on. You never know. Oh yeah, and then there was that as well, the mad scramble at the end that almost absolutely pissed it away for us. I absolutely shat my pants when that happened. You may also be able to hear me kind of talking outside anyway, because I still had the laptop's natural microphone on. So you might hear me say a little bit of a tidbit about, oh fucking hell. But yeah, that was the full-time whistle, so we have effectively beaten Magdeburg 1-0.
It was a bit
dog shit performance, still. We just need to be more clinical in front of goal. It's not... Why can't we score is basically the problem. And then just the bullshit at the press conference. I hate these fucking things. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'm going to make Mourinho look like Tea-Party because I really do not like the press conferences. So yeah, we've sold basically a major influential player for a lot of money. We brought in a player from the English Championship. I'm going to look at bringing in a secondary striker. I might even bring in another. I might really go for Billy Sharp. Might be fun. And yeah, you see at some point I pointed out that Eintracht Frankfurt won 10-0. I mean, Borussia Dortmund won 6-2. So yeah, at the beginning of the next episode, you see the draw for the second round of the DFB Pokal. Then we'll be doing the games against Paderborn, and then the one after that I think is either against Darmstadt or Dynamo Dresden. I will look up who it is, and you'll see it in the next episode anyway. So, anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I have been Camber Run, and I'll see you next time.